All right, we just left Luxembourg and now we are in France. And again, what I love is there's no border crossing on some of these, and it just makes it so much easier when you're going through.
Continue straight.
Yep, there's our GPS. It just makes it so much easier when you are going into different countries when they don't have the border control. Anyway, we are now in France and soon to be in Paris. Cool looking church on the side of the road. Hey little guy. All right, we are back in Paris. What do you think?
Yay!
Some really cool street art up there. Not sure if this is a Banksy or not, because it looks kind of like his style a little bit. There's a little bit of red in there, I would definitely think it is, but not sure. But we're gonna go look it up. We're on this street, which I will not pronounce. Looks like there is an invader here. And this is our home for the next couple of days in Paris. All right, next day in Paris, and we are going to try to find Robyn an Apple Watch because her Garmin kind of died on her. And we want to go for a run and we'd like to keep track of the stuff. So she's going to try to get an Apple Watch. So, you excited about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of Apple Watch are you going to get?
I think it's the SE.
The SE. All right, well, let's go. Looks like this invader guy has got a couple of these things around. This is where it is. Well, the Apple Store is completely out of iWatches because the new iWatch 8, or Apple Watch 8 I should say, is coming out in a couple of days. So they got rid of all their older model Apple Watches. So now we're walking to a third-party store that might hopefully sell some Apple Watches, and hopefully Robyn can get hers because I know she really wants it, right? You really want your watch? Yeah, so, and then we're gonna go for a run and we want the watch so we can track our run and know how far we're running. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Apple Watches.
Did I do what?
Come with me. What are you looking for?
The SE.
You're looking at
I have
something?
it in the two colors I didn't want.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
What about the, do you know the difference between the
The 3 is an older version.
Right.
So you have the latest OS.
Well, the hunt for Robyn's iPhone, or Apple Watch continues, and now we have to take the train here, or the Metro, to another Apple store because they didn't have the ones you wanted either. And now we're gonna go to another Apple store that hopefully will have her watch. So it says we're supposed to take exit 9, but we can only find exits going up to 8. See, there's no 9 there. I guess with this exit. Still only 8 exits. Not sure what to do. Guess we'll just exit where we can and then we'll try to figure it out from there. All right, here we go again.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Sure.
Anybody speak English?
Petit peu.
What?
Un petit peu. Yes.
A little bit.
All right, looks like you got your iWatch.
Yeah,
Now we just have to charge it up and get ready for our run.
yeah, we'll get there.
So we're still in Paris trying to get out of here, but it is just crazy. The traffic, we've been sitting here for an hour at least. Let me show you this. Traffic is just not moving. We're trying to get out. It's crazy. And people are just, it's like a free-for-all. Well, we finally got through that mess. Robyn did some great driving to get through it all. It was kind of crazy, wasn't it?
Very.
Very crazy. And now we are heading to Bordeaux. So we are gonna get off the road for a moment. We're going to the city of Chartres, and we're gonna grab some lunch. All right, we're in the town of Chartres. All right, we're gonna grab some vegan crepes at this crêperie. I have this one awesome crepe here. What do you think, Robyn?
Yummy.
And this is at the Crêperie du Cygne. Not sure if I pronounced that right. You know, you never know what you're going to see when you're bouncing around the world, but we are in a city of Chartres, going to Bordeaux from Paris, as you know, and look at this thing. That structure is absolutely massive and absolutely beautiful. What do you think of this massive structure?
It's massive. Let's go inside.
All right, let's do it. The city of Tours we're coming up to. It looks like it's a pretty big city out here in the middle of nowhere in France, but we don't have time to stop there because we got to get to Bordeaux. Well, we made it to Bordeaux, and it's dark out because we've been driving the whole day, and we thought it was a little tiny town kind of thing, but it's actually a huge city. So it took us a while to actually find the hotel and then park our car somewhere else. And now we're going to try to check out the town. What do you think, Robyn?
Yeah, it's nice to be out of the car.
Yeah, we've been in the car for hours and hours and hours. It's an awesome gate right there. All right, we're going on a bike ride. You excited?
Very.
We're going through Bordeaux.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Welcome. So while you're doing that, I'm going to get you guys a water.
You have to reimburse them for
So more food and more wine for you guys.
Okay.
That's the let's do it. No problem. So if you want to take a seat, guys. You've already fitted your bikes, have you? Adjusted your saddles?
No.
No worries. So we'll all grab a bike after. When everyone grabs their bike, I'll explain to you guys how they work. Again, we are going to our first chateau, Moncets, in Lalande de Pomerol. It's an appellation. Outside of Saint-Emilion. Then we'll have a tour, a tasting there, and then for about 45 minutes afterwards we'll have a picnic lunch. Then we'll have a second scenic cycle back to a chateau in Saint-Emilion. It's a Grand Cru Classé chateau. You're going to learn about that in a minute when I tell you. And then we'll have another scenic cycle, so that's about an hour tour tasting there. Then another scenic cycle to finish back to the village. We're going to introduce you to our wine club here, and we're going to finish with a tasting here in the village, okay? If you were to look at what's been classified as the best, that first came in 1855.
All right, we are ready to go.
Gravel, granite, sand, chalk, or blue clay. So if it gets morning sun, Afternoon sun, evening sun, that's all going to play a huge role.
What do you think?
Heat. Really, really
Yummy.
crazy heat.
USA, California.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, welcome to the vineyard. So to introduce ourselves, we are one company, but we have 3 estates, 3 vineyards. The first one is called Château Moncets.
What do you do here? Like, I know you do the tours. But
Yeah.
what else do you do?
I do all the marketing, sales, exports, markets, all these things as well.
Oh,
Like
wow.
sales,
Yeah. Wow.
and communication, and just social media.
I was just gonna say social media probably. Yeah.
So from here, it's the variety of Merlot.
Most famous appellations in the world, okay? It's very high quality wine, essentially iron enriched soil.
This is probably the most exclusive winery in the Bordeaux region, and to get 1 bottle of Pétrus goes for about $3,000. So it tells you how prestigious this winery is, and what they say is that a lot of their customers would be like the royal family in England, or like some oligarchs in Russia. But you know, the average person obviously is not going to buy a bottle of Pétrus. Cool building there on this tour, bike tour. Another winery.
And at that time from the village of Figeac.
we're at Leur, and it is a vegan restaurant. Yes, this is all vegan, believe it or not. What do you think?
Not sure how healthy it is, but it's vegan and it tastes good.
Exactly. All right, well, we are finishing up our trip in France, and we're heading to Spain, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.